Hi guys, Karen here with another Le Creuset video. I'm pressing the button on my handy dandy laptop. But yes, so as you've seen by the title, I have three great investment pieces that I wanted to share with you guys, or at least what I would invest in this year. As you know, on my journey for Le Creuset, I have been purchasing it for a few years now, quite a few years, and just for I started the videos in order to help those like myself who like to buy things on a budget, or occasionally you just buy something on a whim from Le Creuset because there are some things like when the sale prices go or whatnot. But over the years, I kind of figured out how to go about purchasing the investment pieces, the best investment pieces from Le Creuset, but doing so on a budget. So at the beginning of each year, beforehand, when I started my collection, I would look in at my kitchen and decide which pieces that I wanted to replace that year, or which items. I don't replace my cast iron, but I had a lot of other pots and pans that needed to be replaced, and I thought, why not go ahead and just save towards the thing that I would like to get the most. So for me, I always took those items at the beginning of the year. Now we're like 2 months in, or 3 months in, and then I would kind of decide when I wanted to purchase them around the time. The reason why I call these three great investment pieces is because they're not going to change. They're going to remain the same, and they will always have them in stock. They may not have the color that you're interested in, but my handy dandy laptop, but they will always have the pieces, and they're going. So let's just get into it. I'm rambling. Okay, so the first one would be the 5-quart Dutch oven. I went back and forth as to whether I would say the 3.5 essential oven, but I realized if I had to purchase the one item or just 3 items altogether, it would be the Dutch oven. Simply because with the Dutch oven, you can make stews, you can fry, you can use it for soups. You can use it to make a whole chicken if you like. So there's so many uses that when you have the 3.5-quart essential oven, that because it's not as tall, it doesn't lend itself for with so many options to use for other things. It's still a great pot. However, I think if you're trying to get cost per use, it would be good to go with the Dutch oven. And for the most part, they rarely ever sell out of the Dutch oven. And like I said before, they generally have the majority of the colors. Let me see. So I'm looking at it right now, and there's only one color that has been sold out, and that's Cool Mint. But other than that, all of the other colors are available. Currently, the Dutch oven, the round Dutch oven, that's the one that I'm speaking about, is $400. Huge chunk of change, but then again, Le Creuset has always been a little chunk of change. And that's why I want, like I said before, I wanted to start the videos to let people know if you're on a budget, you can still get it. It's just how you save towards it or whatnot. I know that it appears as though I just, purchased the item, but literally I'm a planner, and so I try to look a couple of months ahead and decide, like, what is it that I, want to do or want to replace or whatnot, and that's what I do. I just save towards that thing, or whatever it is I'm doing. But I'm a planner by nature, so I like things just but yeah, so that's what I do. So the Dutch oven if I could say anything, that would be over the essential oven, and you know that means a lot. Even though I really enjoy the essential oven, and it, by the way, it's still on sale. Williams Sonoma has it on sale still, but I just don't think, in terms of how tall the 5-quart Dutch oven is, I think you could get more cost per use out of that. So moving on to number 2, which you all know is my favorite, which is the brazier. But this time, back in the day, I said the 3.5 brazier. But now I would say go ahead and just get the 5-quart brazier. I'm just changing the screen. And the reason being is because you won't ever have to upgrade. Not at all. Although if you're just getting started and you want to, even if you're just getting started, I will still get the 5-quart brazier and then go backwards. So if you like the 5-quart brazier, but you wanted something a little bit smaller, then go back and get the 3.5. I would start with the 5-quart and then go backwards to the 3.5. If the price was the same, I would have done that. And that way I would not have had to worry about upgrading, so to speak. Currently, the price for the 5-quart brazier is $395. And you know, with the brazier, there's so much you can do with it as well. You can braise. You know, it can go from the top, the stove top, into the oven. So you can make like deep sauces. You can fry in it. There's so many different things that I use the brazier for. You won't ever have to replace it. And it's just really, I think the brazier is really good. All of them have their multi-purpose use. And then last but not least would be the 1 3/4 quart saucepan. Now you can get the bigger saucepan if you like. The 1 3/4 quart is $215. The 2 1/4 quart, I believe it is $255. So I have the 1 3/4 quart. It's great. Now you can use this to make any type of sauce, break down fruits, like if you're making a jam or something like that. Boiling something really fast, just something small, like if you're boiling eggs or something like that. You know, making a gravy. These 3, if you purchase these 3 items, you won't ever have to purchase anything else. Seriously. These would be your mainstays. Number 1, these are all timeless pieces. They're going to last you for a long time. Each one is backed by a 10-year warranty or more. And then there is no need to replace any of them, because even if you have a chip or something like that, if the chip was due to no fault of your own, you can always call them, send it back, take it up with them, with Le Creuset, to see how to go about doing that. Some things I believe are just wear and tear. If you use them, I use my items. Yes, I use them every day. Multiple pans every day. So I would have to say that I've gotten my cost per use out of every last piece. Even the planters. But yeah, so I wanted to make this video because for anybody out there who's on a budget, who thinks that this may be out of your reach, it's not. If you, like me, I just saved for it, saved towards it. Yeah, and it made all the difference. And I took my time with it as well. So I wasn't in any rush to, and also I didn't know that many people who, I mean, I knew people bought Le Creuset, obviously, but I didn't have a, didn't know of other people who purchased Le Creuset until I started doing the videos. And then that's when it was like, oh wait, there's so many people out there. And there's, you know, lots of people out there who, you know, enjoy it as well. So I'm glad to have found this community of you guys, and I hope you all found this video helpful. And those are the 3 investment pieces that I think I would invest in today. considering the price increase. Let me know in the comments what you think. What are the 3 items that you would have invested in? Or would you change them around? Would you choose 3 different items? Also, stay tuned. Stay tuned in our upcoming videos. We'll be announcing a giveaway for spring. I couldn't let spring pass without doing a giveaway. It'll be something really fun. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, Maya and I talked about it, and I thought, it's spring. We should do something fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye!